What's good? You're now tuned in with Orthodox Podcast. Get some drink.
I stay off them perks. I be sleep but never lacking.
Yeah, got that walk. You know about that walk. You know about that walk. My boy, Chevy Crocker in the building, man. No cap. Glad to have you on the podcast, man.
Yeah, glad to be here, man.
Hell yeah. Introduce yourself, bro.
For sure, man. Chevy Crocker, man, out of Oakland, California, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper, kind of few months into the metaverse, man. Kind of new here, so it's working my way around trying to get it in.
Hell yeah, bro. What was it like growing up in Oakland, bro? What part of Oakland are you from?
From East Oakland, man. I'm from Sobrani Port.
Oh, East Oakland. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up over there?
I mean, shit, it was cool. It's regular to me because that's where I'm from, but, you know, it might be a little different to somebody else, but yeah, that's really what I know. So it was regular to me, man. It was, being in the hood, being from a hood, the ups and downs, and fucked around, got in trouble, all that shit.
Dang, man. Did you ever get accidentally pulled into any gangs out there?
That's one thing about Oakland, at least in my generation of Oakland, we didn't gang bang.
Oh, okay. So
Oakland
the
don't
gangs are
gang
kind of
bang.
new that's around now.
Yeah, that's kind of like a new thing. We claimed our hoods where we was from, but it wasn't like no gangs. It is now though, I heard, but that's because I'm out of that shit now because I'm older. But in my time growing up in Oakland, that's what we didn't do is gang bang. It was just turfs. Like you from over here, you from over here, and we only got into it if we got into it. It wasn't like on site, oh, he from over there. It wasn't none of that shit. Now,
Oh
if
yeah,
my
hell
hood
yeah.
was mad at they hood for a reason, then it might be that type of shit going on. But other than that, it's peace. It would just coexist unless something clash.
Oh yeah, that's good right there.
Yeah,
How it is in the day? Have you ever heard of the Stubby Gang?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Are they?
I
Are they?
heard
Is
all
it?
that
Is it?
new.
Say what?
I heard a lot of that new shit. I got little homies that's into that shit, and some of my friends' sons and all that type of shit. I got all daughters, so I ain't got to worry about it. But if I had sons, I'm quite sure they'll be doing some stupid shit like that.
Hell yeah. What's it called? What's some
Yeah,
slang? Some Oakland slang. Some Bay. Wait, is Oakland the Bay Area?
yes.
Oh hell yeah.
Oakland is like 10 minutes from Frisco.
Oh okay, so it's like right there.
Yeah, we got a bridge between us, the Bay Bridge.
You go to Sacramento often?
Not often, but I got a lot of family that live in Sacramento.
Oh yeah. How's
They
the
used
crime
to
out
live in
there? Like,
they used to live in Oakland and they moved to Sacramento. Uh, as far as the Bay Area, period,
no, just Oakland. I say
just
it's like the.
Oakland.
Oh
Oh,
okay.
it's I'm like I said, I'm used to it, so it ain't nothing new to me. But I do see it getting worse. Like I said, in my time it was cool, and now it's kind of like a little worse.
Oh dang.
But it's like a difference. Like it was a lot of drug dealing and a lot of people hanging out. And in this day and age, they don't really do that no more. They do other stuff. So the youngsters ain't really selling dope. They doing crime.
Oh yeah, I feel you, man.
Yeah.
How's the mall security over there? Y'all having malls and stuff?
You know what we did, but all that shit closing up, man. They tearing our city. They fucking our city up. We ain't got shit right now.
Oh shit.
We lost up. We lost up. We had three major teams. We had the Raiders, the A's, and the Warriors. We lost all of them. We don't have no team no more. We don't like that's it's all fucked up.
Oh yeah, Raiders did used to be out in Oakland. I remember
Yeah,
that.
all we had the Raiders, we had the A's for baseball, and we had the Warriors. We had three major teams in our little small town. Now we got none.
Dang, that's crazy, man.
uh,
Was the '90s you feel like was better back in the day? '90s, '80s.
for sure. I mean, yeah, there ain't no doubt about it. But see, that's what I know. So I'm gonna say that regardless. But I really feel like it's the truth, also, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Any
Uh,
is there a lot of bipping going on?
yep. That's some whole new shit. That shit ain't cool. You fucking
Shit ain't cool.
hell nah. Hey, hell yeah, your ass to get towed up just trying to go to the club or something, parking downtown. I done pulled up downtown and been at a light about to go in the restaurant, and I'm watching somebody pull up on the side of me, pull up on some cars, and Bip, he didn't even get out the car. He hanging out the window. Bip, reach in there, grab some shit, go to the next car. He did like 3 cars in like less than 5 minutes. And I'm like,
Damn.
damn, look at this bullshit. Man, he didn't even want to go in the restaurant. I'm like, fuck that, we out.
Oh God, I would have dipped. I would have left.
Yeah, for real. It was out
What's
loud.
some good Oakland slang?
Oakland slang. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't even really give you none, bro. I mean, I can, but I can't because it's like I'm kind of like I ain't out the loop, but I am. So I might have slang that I say to my friends and people I fuck with, but to the up and coming people like my kids' age and shit, they probably feel like that shit old what we say. So you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it's the new slang. It's the slang that we still use because we don't want to change or we don't understand the shit they use. So I'm still sticking to the slang that we said.
Oh hell yeah. What was
Yeah.
y'all saying back then?
Just all kind of little shit like we was around the age we said shit was boosie. We said shit was dope or just regular slang. We kind of like it wasn't I can't really think of nothing specific for my town at the moment, but it'll come to me. But yeah, we I can't really say exactly what we said right now. It'll come to me. I'm gonna think about it. But yeah, it kind of changed right now because I think the slang they using now is what they hear on records more. So whoever
Yeah,
popular slang is what they use. It ain't really like how it was when I came up where we had our own slang and these had their own slang. Now it's kind of universal because the music.
that is true. You think music
Music.
plays a big part in your community?
Yes, very much. Music and social media. That made everybody feel like it's one hood, kind of. So it's like a good thing and a bad thing. It's good because it kind of feel like you got a bigger community, but it's bad because we don't got no own identity.
Oh yeah, I feel you on
Yeah,
that
yeah,
identity crisis and stuff.
yeah, exactly. So it's like we used to be our own thing, and Oakland used to be Oakland. Now Oakland is kind of like everywhere else because you know what I mean. It's,
Oh yeah, I feel you, bro.
yeah.
What
So it's
age did you start kind of rapping?
I've been rapping since I was like a teenager, bro. So it's been like a while. I had my first deal. I'll say like 19, maybe turning 20. I signed my first deal back in the day. Yep. And
Oh
then
shit,
yeah, so then I was
it's fire.
I put out an album, kind of went cool. We did a second album. That one did a little better. And then I kind of got discouraged with my situation and started trying to be independent. And then I kind of spent a lot of time fucking off, but in having fun. And
Oh yeah.
then I was still doing music, but I wasn't really. I stopped trusting in people, so I didn't never really sign to no other label or nothing like that. I was just doing it because I like it and doing shows and doing hella shit and trying to be independent. But I really didn't have the right knowledge to do it independent, but I didn't depend on asking nobody else. So I just went hella years just doing music for the fun of it for a while. Then I kind of stopped for a minute and I was kind of done with it. Then I got inspired to do it again. And then I started learning how to really put my music out. And it's like towards the beginning of the streaming era. And then I kind of got back into it. And I used to be in a group all the time. Most of my rap career, I was always in a group. Then I just finally just decided to start going solo. Now I got several solo albums out and hella shit. So I've been solo for a while now, but that ain't how I started. I used to always be in a group. I started rapping in a group. When I got signed, I was in a group, like all that. So I didn't go
Oh hell
solo
yeah,
for a while. And then I finally went solo. The whole time, I mostly been Chevy Crocker, had been solo.
that's fire, bro. You
Yeah.
what group was you in back in the day?
My first group I was ever in, we was called Scandalous and Conniving.
Scammers and conniving.
Scandalous and Conniving,
Oh,
yep.
scandalous and conniving. Hell yeah.
Yep. We had a little group. Me and my partner, Crazy Man, we was in a group, rap group. We went on a tour and everything. We traveled around promoting our shit. We did had a song with A Ball and MJG. We did a whole you know, pretty cool little thing to to be independent. But I mean, we was independent, but we was on the label, but we was still independent. Like yeah. So
Oh, MJG, they go hard. I fuck with them.
yeah, that's what I said. We went out there and met them and everything because the person who put us out, he was from my hood, but he was like a big homie from my hood. But him and Tony Draper was hella cool. So we went out there to fuck with Tony Draper, and he the one let us get a song with A Ball and MJG and all this shit, cause them was his artists. You feel me? Yeah.
Hell yeah. What was that? What was your first record y'all recorded? What was that called? What was that like?
The first record we recorded, I don't even remember what it was. I actually don't even think it made our album.
Or
But
first time you was in the studio?
my first time in the studio was that time though, making that album still.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
hadn't been in the studio before that. I just was rapping, but that was my first time. We signed that deal. When we started making the album, I learned all my studioing from that experience. And the game has hella changed for them because when I first started going to
Yeah.
the studio, it was ADATs. No, it was reel to reel first. Then it went to ADATs.
What's real to real? What's that right there?
The big reel is like a tape. It's like a big thing, and you put it on,
Oh,
and that's what you record on. So the difference in that is you got to do it perfect because you can't
yeah.
really punch in like you do now or nothing. So say on our song, we had a song right at the end of the song, the hook go hella times and all that because you just saying it again before we really had to do it that many times. It wasn't no do the hook and they just keep placing it. We had to do the hook and do the hook and make it sound the same every time. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was a little hard back then. And then it switched to ADATs. It got a little easier. And then everybody started using Pro Tools. And then by the time we started using Pro Tools, I kind of was in my doing it myself stage.
Oh yeah. So
And me and
around
my
the time
partner, and me and
you
my
said,
partner, we were still together, but we was just doing it ourselves. We wasn't fucking with no label or nothing at the time.
oh yeah, they ain't no reason to have a label to start out rapping these days. You don't
No,
need no
hell
label.
nah. Hell
All
no.
you need is
People
a
can
phone and a computer.
and do it and put that shit out whenever you ready. Yep, you right. It's
And
hella
I'd
different.
say even take the step further, get you a camera and get you a gimbal. You know what I'm saying? Get you an
Yep.
A600 Sony. That's what I got, A6400 Sony, and a
Okay.
gimbal, and just like tell your partner. You don't even have like you can have like your little cousin or something do it. Like it don't even matter. Just have him move the camera around while you rap.
Yep. Yep. Because all it is a visual. So yep, I'm getting adjusted to how the times have changed. It's hard. But coming in the metaverse kind of woke my game up on being adapted to change. Like I said, I
Oh,
only
you're
been
doing your
in the
thing.
yeah,
Most of
but
these
see,
old heads on here, like not just like saying you old head and shit, but
shit,
like
I
most
am.
older
So
people.
I ain't offended. I am. The only thing about it, I consider myself still raw though. So I ain't really lost no step. But shit, I'm for sure. Then grew up in this shit, but a nigga still got it in me. Like I didn't quit hella times and came back because people been like, man, I don't know why you quitting, like whoopty whooping. And I noticed that I had to really learn by going through experience that just like I'm getting older though, the people who listen to my music are getting older too.
Yeah.
So I still got a fan base regardless. And it took me a while to see that myself, but now I do.
Oh yeah, most OGs. I'm saying OGs. Most
Yeah.
OGs, they like with the visuals and stuff. They not really all there with the visuals and stuff. But you like your music. You it don't even sound old for real. It sounds good. It sounds like
Yeah.
so. I mean, it sounds like some old beats back in the day, but it ain't even that bad for real. It sounds pretty good. Like I still buff that to this day. And the
Yeah.
visuals are clean, bro. You got some
I
nice visuals,
appreciate
bro.
that. I appreciate that. But yeah, and I think the difference with that is I still listen to music because I'm a fan of music.
Yeah, you
So
listen to Anti. That's what I noticed. He listened to
I,
some young nigga shit.
I listen to hella shit, and like I said, I got $3, and all my $3 are like different ages. So they all listen to different music. So when I fuck with one, I might hear my oldest daughter is the one who got me off the song Anti and all that SOB. She
Yeah.
listens to that.
SOB.
And
Yeah.
then my middle daughter listens to, she don't even really listen to rap, but she do a little bit. And then my youngest daughter, she is into all the newer shit and the ratchet shit. So it's like I get all that little
Sexy
from all
red.
of them. Yeah, she's into that. She into the Lotto, the Sexy Red, the City Girls, all that. She listens to all that. So I
Oh
already
shit.
know. So that's my youngest daughter. She only 18. So I already know. I get all the sides from them on music wise. Plus, I still listen to stuff that I like.
Oh yeah. What was that like? Having your first daughter, man. Did it change your life?
Hell yeah, it was just different. My first daughter was born in '95. So yeah, it was hella different. It was a different experience, and it was my first daughter and everything. And I didn't have another daughter for 9 years. It was just her for a while. So yeah, it was different. That was my baby, but shit, she about to be 30 next year.
What? That
Yeah,
crazy.
hell yeah,
My
yeah,
brother close to 30, 30. Well, one of my brothers is 30. They 32, something like that. Yep.
yeah, yeah. My oldest daughter about to be 30 next year, but she already got her own spot, live by herself, and the whole shit. So she cool.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
proud
good
of
right
her.
there. Hell yeah.
Graduated from college and the whole shit.
Hell yeah, man.
That was a big blessing for me too. Shit, a nigga like me ain't go to no college and nothing. Shit, I was in the pen and hella shit.
Damn, what you get locked up for?
Fucking around, couple dope cases and shit. I only did I've been to the pen twice. I did 16 months both times. So I ain't did no major time, but shit, that was enough time to not go
Oh
back
hell yeah.
again.
Anytime
Yeah,
is time. Shit.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it was just a learning lesson, but I'm glad I'm through with all that shit.
What was the when you said when you finally went solo, man, and you did you buy your own setup, your own studio setup, or did you keep going to the studio?
No, I kept going to the studio. I've been going to the same studio for about almost 20 years, probably.
Oh, damn, must be a dope studio. They got a dope setup in there.
Yeah, and well, I was fucking with him before he had a dope setup. Put it that way, he was always dope though.
Yeah.
So I watched him go from one spot to another to now he got a real dope big spot and he got another spot next to it. So he got
Oh,
people that work for him now and everything. Like I never seen the whole elevation of him. But yeah, my engineer is very raw. His name SK. He raw.
hell yeah. They ain't
My
nothing
dope
like having
partner.
a
He's
good
my
engineer.
oh
I
yeah, my
swear.
engineer. I love him. He's dope. He's tight. He's actually a white guy, hella cool, and we is like partners. Like he smoked weed with me, the whole shit.
Hell yeah, I was gonna say, do we let you spark up in there?
Oh yeah, for sure. He blow with us.
Hell yeah. Some studios be tripping on that shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
They say it ruins the equipment, but like, I don't think it ruins that bad.
No, and he actually did used to trip, even though was smoke. But for that reason you just said, he said the smoke messed up his equipment. But now that he did upgrade it, it's like when we in there smoking, he got the air blowing and all. It's so it don't never just
Oh,
be all smoked out because he got his shit plush like made for that shit in there.
hell yeah. Was it
Yeah.
what's I gonna say? Oh, your first solo session, man. You remember your first solo session?
No, I do not. I remember working on my first solo album though. I can't remember
Yeah.
the exact session, but yes, I remember the main thing I remember on my first album. Okay, I had a song. My first album I ever dropped was called The Campaign, and I had a song called The Campaign. Right, the song actually had 15 people on it. Right,
Damn.
but this how we did it. So when we recorded the whole song, it was a beat. I bought it from this dude from the Oakland. I don't even remember his name. He was a youngster I ran into. I told him I needed a beat for my intro on my album, and he made it right there, and I liked it. In fact, I don't even think it was the intro of my album at that time. I just told him I needed a beat. I liked the beat he played for me. I ended up buying it from me. The day I went to the studio, I invited damn near all the rappers that I fuck with. I had a lot of rapper friends at the time, so they was just sliding through. Even at different times, I probably had like 5, 6 hours at the studio. So all that day, different people was sliding through. I was putting them all on that same song. So, like I said, by the end of the song, I had like 15 verses on it. But I ended up breaking them down into parts of threes. So my album started off with that song, three people, me and two other people. And then towards the end of the song, so after he made the song, my engineer was able to mix the song and then break it down into parts of threes. So it kind of like faded off after the third person, and then another song came on, then another song came on, and then maybe one more song came on, and then boom, that song came back on with the next three verses. So it went like that through my whole first album. Feel what I'm saying? So that was just recurring song through the whole album. So it'll come back on. So it was like the campaign one, the campaign two, the campaign three, four, five, all the way to the end. So the last song on there was the same as the first song, but it's three different people rapping.
Damn, that sound hard. Yeah, I like that
Yeah, so
concept.
yeah, so it ended up coming out hard. It was clean.
What's your when you search on you, or do you get your beats from like a producer in real life?
Yeah, I'm a producer in real life.
I was gonna say if you ever do get a beat on YouTube, what you type in? What type of beats you type in?
It depends on what feel I'm looking for. Like sometimes I do it when, especially if I'm thinking about dropping a mixtape or something. I do some beats like that, or if I'm just doing it just to get an idea how I want to rap, I do it. But I know a lot of producers, so I really buy my beats mostly because I didn't been through the did a song to a YouTube beat, and then before I'm about to put it out, I hear somebody else with that same beat, and I don't like
Oh
going through
yeah.
that type of shit. So I fuck with a lot of people that make beats, so I could get some beats, and I'd rather just pay for them, so it'd be mine. I mean, it'd be that's why I take my time sometimes, because sometimes I might can't afford it at the minute, but I'll wait till I can, and then
Oh, that's the best thing to do. I'd say
yeah,
just stack up for five
exactly.
months,
Mm-hmm.
pay your
And just
bills, and
knock it
buy
out,
some
and
beats.
yep, that's what I do. And I got one of my cousins who I've been rapping with, who I'm close with, my cousin Kelly Black. His son is raw as fuck on the beats. So he's like in these last 5 years or so just started making beats and he didn't really got raw. So I'll be buying a lot of beats from him, my little cousin. And I didn't put other people on to him. So he be selling a lot of his beats now and I still fuck with him too.
Hell yeah. What's they be using FL Studio, Ableton.
I have no idea.
They
All I
probably
do
on the
is
FL.
I just hear what he make and if I like it, I buy it. That's it. I don't even know. I know he be fast with it though, and like I said, I turn him on. If somebody else asks me about a producer, I always shoot them to him first. Even though I got other producers I fuck with personally, but he my real little cousin, so I try to shoot him. People towards him, and a lot of people like I didn't ran into people who I know and they just didn't tell me like I got this beats right here and they'll play it. And I'm like, nigga, that's my little cousin beat. Like that's cool. Be like, for real, that's crazy, bro. I've been fucking with him. But yeah, that's
Hell yeah.
cool. Yeah.
You what's some artists you looked up to before you started rapping,
Shit, hell of them. Uh but I'm a big rap fan, so
or who you
my
also look up to now too?
my shit changes, my change. But my top two favorite rappers, period, is Jay-Z and E40.
Oh yeah, they good right there. Yeah,
So
E40's
that's
good. He from out there. I think
yeah,
E40
he,
from
yeah,
out
he
there.
from Vallejo. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Vallejo. Yeah.
Yeah, E40 is like my favorite rapper, and Jay Z is like. So at any time, if I'm making a list of my top 10, that one and two might change depending on how I'm feeling. But it's always E40 and Jay Z, or Jay Z and E40.
Hell yeah. What's it called? Who you want to be? Who you want to do a song with in the industry? Anybody? E40 or Jay Z?
Any one of them for sure. That's if I just had my first choice, it'd be them. But I like I said, I like a lot of people, bro. I'm a real rap fan, so my
Same.
things change. So
Can't have a favorite rapper for real.
like I said, the two I just named is the only ones that don't never switch is Jay Z and E40. They might switch on one and two, but other than that, I really and my number three is always Chris Lockett. Yeah, that's my bruh. That's my real friend in real life. But he raw as fuck, and he like my favorite rapper still. And I don't know if you heard of him before, but he check him out. He got a lot of albums. He raw, Chris Lockett.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check them out. Hell yeah, that's
Yeah,
fire.
yeah. But
Um,
he's like my friend, but he's really like my favorite rapper
do you ever
because
plan on signing the deal again?
no,
Nope. Done with deals. Stayed independent.
not like that. But I just feel like I'm past that point. Like if I sign a deal, it's gonna be because I brought somebody else to get a deal, and maybe I'm their manager or something or some shit like that. But for myself, no, I'm not. I'm cool. I really don't even know how long I'm gonna still be rapping. I do it now because I'm not ready to be gone and I'm still good at it. But I'm not really just like I could say the metaverse right now has brought me back into getting more into it because this feels new to me and it's exciting. But other than that, I was damn near done. Even though I still dropped a new project this at the beginning of this year in January. My birthday is in January, so I dropped a new album on my birthday this year. But
Oh, that's fire.
other than that, I really wasn't tripping. But I still got music though too. When I go to the studio, I still got songs I haven't unreleased. So I probably got another part two to this album sitting waiting right now. But I just probably got to go in and mix it and maybe add one or two new songs to spice it up. But I really got part two done already. I'm probably gonna go back. I'm probably gonna try to put it out in September or something. But at the studio, like I said, I got a good another 30 songs that I ain't released yet. That some of them is still good to right now. And like I said, I might go in there and just record a couple new songs just to mix it up with the other ones. But that shit really just be owed to me because I've been heard it. But when I let other people hear it, they be like, this shit knocking. Like I said, like that whole album I just put out in January, it seemed it was a good album, but to me that shit old. But
You talking about Oakland Volume One?
exactly. Most of
Yeah,
that
that was
songs,
good.
exactly. That's what everybody tell me. But to me, that shit was kind of old. But I realize that's just because I'm the artist and I hear it at the studio and all the shit. And I really hella listen to myself sometimes because I be trying to. I'm a hard judge on myself sometimes. You feel me? But I'm learning not to do that because a lot of songs that I be a hard judge on be songs that people like the most. And I be like, damn, for real, I didn't think people was gonna like that. So I be trying to stop judging myself as much.
Oh God, that's really how it be. That's really how it
Yeah,
be for real.
yeah,
I was going through the same shit.
hell yeah. But yeah, that Oakland Volume One, that's the last project I put out. But like I said, I got Volume Two already made. I just ain't like I said, all I gotta do is go mix it and maybe spice it up and put it together and get a cover for it. So I'm gonna do that. Like I said, probably September. I'm gonna drop Oakland Volume Two.
Oh yeah, that shit's gonna go crazy, bro. What was your first music video like? Shooting your first music video?
Uh, it was an experience, and that video was what my first music. My first official music video was probably it was off that album I was talking about, that campaign album. I had a song called "Fuck Fat Kev," and that was the first video I ever did.
Damn, what Fat Kev do?
I'm Fat Kev. That's
Oh,
my real name in real life is Kev. And I recently just lost a lot of weight, but all my life I've been a fat boy most of the time. So I was embracing it. So it was just like fuck Fat Kev. It was like, I hear the haters saying fuck Fat Kev, and the hook was like fuck Fat Kev, fuck him, fuck Fat Kev, fuck him. So that was the first video I ever did too.
hell yeah, that's hard, man. So OG video, man. How did that come about? That was fire ass video.
Man, that was a simple. I'm shooting a video in the hood, call all my homies to come through, and that's what happened. That
Hell
was
yeah, you had
right in my
all the
neighborhood.
OGs in the video.
Man, it was all my homies, man. They just came through for the shit. And that was around the time where that was kind of like right after the pandemic. So, it was a lot of money running around and you see a lot of people brought out them whips and shit. So that was just, that's how
Oh
it
God,
happened.
everybody was chilling.
Yeah. And that was just straight from word of mouth. Like I'm shooting a video today, and they just slid through. It was a day when everybody was available. Cause
Hell
I'd
yeah.
have had videos in that same area where I caught to call some people, and it only ended up being me and a couple other cats. But that day, everybody just happened to show up, and that was like boom. And I was like, oh, this was perfect.
Had the whole hood outside.
Yeah, exactly.
You what was it like shooting Oakland Volume 1 project? I mean not shooting, recording it.
Oh, it was cool because it was just a process. Like I said, I a lot of them songs I had done already, so I just had to go through there and pick which ones I wanted for the project, and I probably did a couple new ones. And I was like, I for sure recorded the one that's called Bay Area Freestyle. I don't know if you heard that one. It's to a
Um
140 sample, and it's just one long verse.
no, I
But
didn't hear
that
that one, but I did hear the first song on there.
Oh yeah, the first song. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Like that first song, I had that for a minute. I just never put it on nothing, and I decided this would be a good one to put it on that mic check. But yeah, it was a cool process. It was a easy process too. Like I said, a lot of it was already done, so I just kind of listened to it and seen what fit together. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's the project. And we in the era where you don't gotta have a hella songs no more. So I just picked 10 songs that sounded cool together, like I said, and mapped it out.
Oh yeah, yeah. If anything, you don't even gotta have 3 minute songs no more. Try just two
Exactly,
minutes.
exactly. One verse. It's like so. Yeah, I'm starting to adapt to that.
How
But
did you
yeah,
find the Oculus?
I actually didn't. It got brought to me. For real though, cause my cousin, two of my cousins, the one I was talking about, Kelly Black, and then my other cousin, he called Rev the Ruler. They both rap too, but they both had Oculus and they was already on it. So they used to be telling me about it, but I wasn't hella into it because I'm just hearing them talk about it, and it's more like, okay, okay, I hear you, but I didn't really feel them. One day, so I live alone right now. So one day they called me, like we outside, come outside. They be outside by my apartment. I go out there, I fuck with them. We smoke and sit in the car. They like, bro, we bought that Oculus shit. Woo woo. Let's go in your house. We went in my house. They brought an extra one for me, gave it to me. We all threw them on and fucked with it. They showed me around this shit. Then when they was ready to cut, he like, bud, you could keep that. That's for you. He like, fuck with
Hey,
it, cause
that's lit.
I know you be fucking with it. Just get on there and do some shit. And they gave it to me, and then it seemed like they just stopped being on here. So I started being on it hella much and learning shit and meeting people. And then they came back to me and I'm telling them hella shit that I got going and all the shit. And they juiced off all the shit I did. So one of the first moves I made when I got in here is I started peeping the game. I spent some money because I felt like I learned from just fucking around that even if I spend a few hundred on getting me a building made, it's gonna be worth it because
Yeah, yeah.
I see that this gonna start making money eventually. So I paid for somebody to make me a club, got my club built and stuff, and um and that's the California Club. So I got that made and done, and now I didn't do my second event there so far, um but that's how I did when I first got. Like I said, I just been in here since February, so I started in February. By March, I was already in the process of getting my club made. I think he finished it in June, and I had my first thing in June, and then I just
Oh,
had
so you
my
started
second.
coming on here last summer.
No, I started coming over here this February,
February. When was February?
the second month of the year after June.
Oh, was that in the winter time?
Yeah, February. Yeah,
Oh hell
January,
yeah.
February. I'm right there. Yeah. So yeah, February. I just got in here in February. By June, my club was finally finished, and I threw my first show June something, and then I just threw my second show last weekend.
Hell yeah, that's fire, bro. I'm pretty new on
Yeah.
here too. I started playing November for real.
Okay. Yeah, I was like I said, I was hearing about it around that time, but when I first that time when they brought me the thing to my house and left it with me, that was in February. And then I've been on here ever since, fucking around, meeting people and doing shit. Like I said, I met a builder and went ahead and started paying on getting me a spot made and got it made. And now we here now. So now I'm doing hella shit. Start learning people, meeting people. I did hella interviews and all that type of shit. So I just did here, been networking and hella shit. And now my cousin Callie Black and my other partner, he new to. He only been in here for like 2 weeks so far. I didn't already had him. He do his first show, so they performed at my last show. I just threw them to. I didn't even perform at this last one. I just was the host. But so I got them a show at my spot, and I got them a couple interviews, and now they finna start performing with me. So I'm trying to include them in anybody who getting me. I'm be like, oh yeah, I got two other artists you need to grab too. You feel me? That type of shit. So got me a
Hell
little
yeah.
team now.
Hell yeah, that's fire, man. Keep grinding,
Yeah.
bro. The metaverse is
Uh-huh.
fire. It's like another world for
Exactly. That's why I said this got me back juice because I see the potential. That's why I wasn't afraid to spend no money. So I was like, man, this shit gonna pay off. Like I don't even all the way got a plan of how I'm gonna make my money back yet, but I know I am. Like you feel me? I just know it. Like I'm already thinking ideas of what I could do. So my next move I'm doing next is trying to get me a computer so I can have my own bot and my own filming bot and my own music bot. Because right now at my two events they was very successful, but I had to borrow somebody else shit and had somebody else streaming for me. So I just want to make sure I'm able to do everything myself and be self sufficient next. So that way, if it come down to it, say somebody come to me and want to throw an event, I can rent my club to you. Like I got a spot for you, and we got to film it, and we got a music bot. It might be nothing. Like give me
yeah.
$50, you could throw something at my spot. You know, it's nothing, but it's something. So yeah,
Hell yeah, bro.
yeah.
Bot in the metaverse is really useful. That shit gets you, it gets you some stuff, man. No cap. That's the
Yeah, I
real
see
food.
people in here renting they bots and shit. So I'm like, yeah. So I know if I get my own bot and everything, for sure I could rent out my whole club to somebody. Like you could throw an event at my spot, and we could provide the music, and we could stream it for you. Pay me this much. Of course, I'm quite sure I'm gonna get some customers for that.
Hell yeah. What kind of made you want to bring your music into the metaverse? Was that like your plan all along, or like what
Yeah,
kind of made you want to go ahead and say, all right, I'm gonna do that?
no, because that's what I do is music, and that's what they was telling me. That was their purpose, and so getting them here, like I said, after a few days of here, I already start seeing the potential. Like, okay, this is real. And then I ran into I don't know if you know him, but you know the dude Waterloon. You ever met him?
I think so. I think I saw him on your Instagram.
Okay, well he do videos in here. So he got at me and he did my first video in here. And I was like, wow, it's clean and whoop whoop. So all this happened like my first month in here and all this. So I just started seeing the potential. And I started meeting people and really fucking with them and really talking to people and really letting them know that all my music is on streaming platform. So I always check my streams. So I noticed that since I've been in the metaverse, my streams are staying up. I'm like, okay, so I'm really making a difference just by being in here because people was listening to my music. Then I joined this spade club in here called the 52 Hitters. I don't know if you heard of them, but
Oh yeah.
so I'm a part of them. So I did that kind of fast too because I like playing spades and it's fun and I like it's like they vibe over there is cool. But that ended up turning into a support thing. So now I notice they play a lot of my music over there. And when they streaming they spade games and stuff, I'm right in the mix. So when I come in there and watch a game or if I'm playing a game, they playing some Chevy Crocker on and live on the stream. So I'm like, okay, like this all working this one thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting support. I see everything. So I'm like, okay, this is working. I felt this was gonna be a right move and it's turning out to be a right move.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out Fiji. Shout out 52 hitters, man.
And boom, like Fiji was one of the first people I met because boom, he was in the spade thing and everything too. And so boom, I found out Fiji was a rapper. So we kind of communicated. We didn't know each other at first. So, we was filling each other out. But we started getting cool. Then we started talking more. And then we realized that our birthday is the same day. Boom. So I was like, damn. All right, I think we was talking and I'm like, boom, I'm a Capricorn. He like me too. My birthday, whoopty whoop. I'm like, nigga, that's my birthday. Boom. So bam, that made us even cooler. And then he introduced me to Pardon. You ever heard of Pardon My Flow? He in here too.
I think so. Yeah.
He a New York cat. He raw too. So us three became hella cool from playing spades and all being rappers. And then that just turned into more and more. So I started doing shows with them. They the first people to put me on to a few shows. Fiji probably got me on my first show. So that's why when I did my first show at my club, he was my headliner. I'm paying it back forward. Like, come headline this show for me. Woo, woo. So I've been networking and meeting friends, and we've been working it out.
Hell yeah, that's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you got any more albums coming out soon?
Like I said, I'm Oakland Volume 2. I'll probably put it out in September. So, like I said, them songs is pretty much done. I might go do two new ones just to satisfy myself, but I really don't have to. I'm quite sure I got more than 10 songs sitting, but I like to just do something new just to feel satisfied myself. So, I'll probably do like two new songs and then throw eight of them I got in the cut with them.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fire, man. I can't wait for that to
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah, I got some shit. I for sure got some shit I'm sitting on.
Hey, who won that competition they had, the 52 hitters?
Which one was it? They've been having a lot of them.
They had one competition where the air's flying, where the chairs fly in the air.
Oh, that's still ongoing. That's where our season's at. We doing a season with that, so we in the middle of a season. That
Oh,
that Mount 52 is our where we play our season games at.
you still playing? You still in
Yeah,
the
I
tournament?
just played before today. I just played a game before I came here.
Hell yeah.
When you was hitting me hella times and I didn't know who you was, I was in the middle of the match. That's why I couldn't answer. But I didn't. You had never hit me on here before, so I didn't know the name difference and that. And I was tripping.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, man. How many more people in the tournament?
I think we got I think it's like 11 teams or something like
Oh
that.
dang.
Yeah,
It's a big spade community on here, man. And I noticed
yeah,
with the cars and you got the Hardy West. You got the Hardy West doing his thing too with the spades.
yeah, yeah,
Did they kind of compete? 52 hitters and Hardy.
yeah.
Oh shit,
But
that's fire. That's fire.
what it is it's like internal. So a person like me, I go play at Hardy sometime and I play at 52, no problem. But I'm a part of 52 as far as the league go.
Yeah.
But it's some people who really be tripping off that. Like like I'm not tripping, but what it is like the leader of 52 and the leader and Hardy himself, I guess they got a personal feud. So
Oh shit.
that's what it is. So it's deeper than us. It's some shit they had already going on. So I don't know. But like I said, I still go over there. Like if I go to 52 and ain't nobody in there, I go to Hardy World and play too. So I'm cool with it. But I'm a part of 52 though when it come down to it.
I never been part of card games, like especially in real life. I'm trash at learning that shit. I can't remember. Somebody will tell me the rules, and then I just don't remember that shit at all. I
Yeah.
might start playing spades in here though. This looks fun.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I just happen to shit from going to jail. I've been playing spades, so
Oh
I'm
yeah.
used to it and shit. Like somebody need to make a pinochle world in this. This motherfucker that'll go crazy.
Make a what?
Pinochle. That's a game I was playing in the pen. That's like spades to the fourth power. That's like crazy. Like playing
Probably some other
pinochle
type.
make it's just a little more advanced. Playing pinochle makes spades seem easy
Dang.
because you
What's
look it's so many more cards and it's like you playing with so many less cards and spades that you'll feel like you could memorize this hella easy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, that's fire. You ever won any money playing spades on here?
uh, nope, not yet. I haven't. Only money I got paid in here so far is I got paid for performing once. I made some money doing a couple songs at somebody's spot. They paid me $50. That was cool. I was happy about that. Like, okay, my first payment.
Hell yeah, that's fire.
Hell yeah.
What was it like getting locked up for the first time?
Man, that shit it ain't cool. It's just something that you just deal with. Like I said,
Yeah.
I ain't just been to jail no hella times, but the couple times I've been, and like I said, I've been to the pen 2 times, and that shit wasn't cool. But hey, I did have to deal with it. It happens. So you wouldn't cry about it. Just have to deal with it.
Yeah, just go day by day.
Exactly. That's all you can do. And just be yourself. Don't go in there trying to be something you ain't, and don't like you don't. Of course, you ain't finna be no sucker, but you don't gotta act super hard either. Just be normal, nigga. I'm just a regular nigga. I ain't the hardest, and I ain't soft.
Oh hell yeah, that's very important.
Yeah.
But what else you got coming out with? Oh yeah, you dropping Oakland Part
Oh,
Two.
but yeah, yeah, volume two. That's next, and then I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but I think the project after that is gonna be something. I don't know what the title is, but it's gonna be hell of them one verse songs, like you were saying. I'm gonna do an album with probably 10 of those, like quick songs, like 2 minutes or 1 minute, one something or something. Just about 10, 11 of those.
You plan on getting any meta features? Anybody from the metaverse hop on the song?
Yep, I'm working on that now. Yeah,
That's gonna
for
be hard
sure.
right there.
I am, cause like I said, I fuck with Pardon and Fiji hella tough. I just met this other dude from he from my way, but I think he more in LA or something. Damn, I forgot. Wow, I just forgot his name. But we got something coming up. He just sent me a beat the other day and said he want to get me on it. So I'm gonna try to work that out. But yeah, yeah, it's a lot of talent in the metaverse. I ain't gonna lie, it's cool. And I love how we reach a hella different people. Like it took me hella long even to find people from where I'm from. Like I was meeting people from hella East
New
Coast and
York.
down south and New York and all that. Like I wasn't even meeting no California people at first, but now I didn't actually met some more Bay Area people and California people now.
Oh yeah, I know a dude named Letter X on here. He a pretty good Cali rapper.
See, I never even met him. That's what I'm saying. So I know this shit is big and it's more to be explored.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
man. Uh, thanks for coming up on the podcast, man. Sitting
Oh, for
down with
sure.
us.
No problem.
That shit
No
was lit,
problem,
bro.
man. But yeah, we got an event coming up too at the end of August. I forgot what's the name of it, but it's gonna be a three-stage event. So it's like three different worlds. And I know me part in Fiji is part of it, but it's gonna be a few other rappers a part of it. And so it's like a group say if a group of rappers performing on this stage in this world, it's gonna be one on this and one on this one, and then we go probably all switch, boom, 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 and then you know what I'm saying. So eventually you gonna get a show in each world from every different artist, but they gonna be at different time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
So
that
that
would be
should work out
fire.
cool. Yeah.
That's what what's the group chat that we're in? Is that what that said?
Exactly. Yeah, that's
Okay,
exactly. That's what they planning right there. So that's what we working on. That should be at the if I'm mistaken, the end of August.
that's gonna be hard right there, man. I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
perform with y'all, man. I'll be
Hell
performing and
yeah.
stuff.
Hell
I'll be
yeah.
rapping and stuff.
Okay, for sure. I gotta check you out, man. That's good.
Oh yeah, I'll send you my
How
real
long you been
Instagram.
rapping?
I've been rapping for man, dang, I've been rapping since 20. I first started trying to record
Uh-huh.
in 27, no, 2016. I say 2016, but I
Uh-huh.
started really like real deal doing this shit in like 2020, 2021.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So like I was, that I say 2017 when I started learning my recording skills. But
Yeah.
I've been freestyling since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
But I say 2020. No, let me say 2021. Yeah, 2021 is when I made my
Glad you
first
got
music video.
official. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then
That's
now,
great.
like these days, I'm really trying to go crazy with. I just released a project like 2 months ago, and now
Uh-huh.
I'm finna drop a video, see how that goes. So,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I gotta check you out. Make sure you send me a link to check you out, man.
hell yeah, bro, it's gonna be lit, bro.
For sure.
Hell yeah, this Reese off the Oxy, and we out.
For sure, man.
I
Thanks